Hey, what's up, everybody? Chad here, and welcome back, guys. It's been a week or so, or whatever it has been, and I know you guys missed me a lot. You guys wanted to basically send me some get well cards, and you probably didn't even know I was sync. I sync, really? I'm starting this commentary. Oh, that's awesome. You know, sync. Yeah. I was sick the last basically 3 days, or 4 days, whatever you want to put it. And I just recently celebrated my 21st birthday on the 7th, and it was really unlucky timing. It was like, I had a great time that night, and, basically went out partying and did the whole shabam, and then I came back, and the next day I was sick. Basically sick as a dog, and not as a hangover, just as in I got sniffles, and I got plugged up and everything. I was, hate that. So anyways, I'm back about 4 days later. And I got some Homefront for you guys, and I want to talk about a little bit of a different category here. And I wanted to talk a little bit about game release dates and how they really, how they go into game developers looking to, oh man, I'm going to release my game, and basically I want to talk about the Homefront basically release the whole game, basically how it was on the release day. And the reason why I'm going back to this is because a lot of these newer games that are coming out this year are really doing something different. And you think about it, Homefront was kind of like a mainstream game that was coming into the market, and people thought it was going to become mainstream. Maybe it is a little bit mainstream, but not as much as expected. But the first day in this game was just atrocious. You couldn't play with your friends, you couldn't do anything. And I'll bring this up is the PS3. Think about it. You usually get the issues like that. Usually games will run flawlessly on the Xbox 360. And then you have your PS3 where, you need a patch in the near future, and you get it once in a while, fast, or if you're lucky, you'll get it within the month. Now, that's how usually it normally works when, you see main games come out. Unless if it was obviously for PS3 only, then you would see that differently. But, like I said, Homefront was just really messed up on both consoles. And it was really messed up. And, basically, I'm going a little bit rambling on here about, I'm getting right into the topic. But if you guys are also wondering this gameplay, I'm actually using the M4 carbine with the silencer. And that last place I just got killed at, that sniper tower guy, he was really irritating me because he was going up there every round. And he ruined my spot on my left side over there. I'd love to go and try to get them push back in their spawn a little bit. And he was up there just picking me off every once in a while. Every once in a while when you didn't think he was up there, say I'm checking him out, making sure he's not up there. And then, he'll probably kill me like, 5 minutes down. But anyways, getting back into it. Obviously this is Team Deathmatch also, if you guys are wondering what kind of game mode it is and what am I doing. But getting back into the beta thing, basically, well, not beta, but this hasn't release dates. Basically, I want to say is that games get released every year, and Homefront is no exception. It should have known better. And like I said, I like to mention the betas. All these new games that are coming out, SOCOM and Gears, are both did betas. And Homefront skipped the beta process, and they went right into, basically, all right, we'll just throw the game out and see what happens. Basically, I felt like this was the beta. When it first came out, I felt like I was playing the beta of the game because none of it worked, and none of it worked properly, and this is the experience of the game you have to go through now. So instead of just releasing a beta a few weeks, early, and, we don't have to, or us gamers don't really have to deal with all these little issues on a game. This all could have been bypassed with an easy beta. Maybe not. I could be wrong. I'm not a developer myself, and I'm not anything like that, guys. But like I said, maybe a beta might have been something a little bit that helps improvement. You know what I mean? Someone that can mention something, that will help you out. Now, I felt like the game's released now, and they're already moving on to their next game, or they're just moving on to whatever developing they're doing next, or they're probably like, oh, we'll just take our loss and move on. Now, a lot of other people you got to think about, basically, you got to think about the game developers. They could just look at it as, oh, we kind of screwed up on Homefront, and we'll just move on to the next game. I mean, not a lot of them are like that, but some game companies are like that. They'll just kind of cut their losses, and hopefully, it sells, and, maybe they can live with it. Obviously, now, I haven't played Homefront in over a few months now, and I've basically been playing Crysis 2 mainly, or Gears 2, or, a little bit of everything. And I'm glad to see that the SOCOM made their improvements to the camera a little bit, making the game a little bit more playable for myself and a little bit more enjoyable, because that camera still drives me nuts. But we were talking about Homefront here. So basically, like I said, betas, pretty simple as that. Now, I wanted to get into a little bit of the beta, as in a lot of betas seem like they're more exclusive betas. Now, I think Homefront should have never, if they were going to do a beta, it should be definitely not looking for exclusive, because this isn't Homefront 3, this isn't Homefront 2. And you know, and a lot of people that have played, you know, any other game knows that when the first game comes out, you know, it shouldn't be an exclusive beta or anything like that. It's only the first game, but they didn't do any of that. You know, sometimes you'll have betas that you got to pre-order games with, like Gears of War 3. You'll get Bulletstorm pre-order, which I didn't get myself because you know, I just never got it myself because I just didn't like. I don't know, Bulletstorm didn't really attract me. It did, but it didn't at the same time. Like I said, it wasn't worth the pre-order for me. And my sad fault there was basically Gears 3 was thrown in the bunch there for the pre-order, which was kind of weird because I don't know who made Bulletstorm, but maybe somehow they intertwined with Epic Games. I don't know. Maybe Epic Games made Bulletstorm. I don't know. I can't remember who made Bulletstorm, but like I said, it was a pre-order, and like I said, you could still get the Gears 3 beta, but you'll basically miss out on it 7 days until basically, you know, it comes out on the free part. But I don't know why people do that, guys. I really don't know why game developers think that making, you know, games like this, throwing them out there, and they think they're just gonna work or something like that, or people just kind of like playing a half-assed type of game and like almost buying a game and playing the beta. You know, I don't like that at all myself, and especially when I spend $60 on a release day, I expect it's gonna work. Now you look at SOCOM, they had a bunch of issues. Now imagine if this SOCOM came out right away, and for everyone who has not played SOCOM, it had a bunch of camera issues. Just imagine this camera zoomed on the back of your guy, and you're basically your line of sight is just basically whatever's in front of you, like literally whatever's in front of you, and you really can't see what's going from left to right, and it was pretty hard to even pick anybody out, you know what I mean? So, but like I said, SOCOM, if that released, now think of all the bad issues that would have had. It would have had bad reviews, but instead they had the beta and it fixed, and then everything worked out. I know they had a party issue with the SOCOM, kind of like a Homefront, you know. But like I said, they're gonna fix that when the game comes out. Now, Homefront was just, they had this huge hype, like we have everything done, we have everything this. There was nothing mentioned with issues with it, nothing I heard, and it was released terribly. Now, each game, like I said, has a different aspect of releasing. Gears 3 is gonna have a huge release date. You know what I mean? Everyone knows Gears of War and that whole franchise, and everyone knows what kind of hype that brings. Now, you have different games that are new to the market, like Homefront, and they're hit or miss sometimes, and this was obviously a miss for me because the game was not really that perfect, or nothing worked right, and obviously now it probably works right, as, you know, the game's been out for quite a while now, but who knows, it might actually still not work right, who knows, right? But like I said, this game had potential, but it wasn't really executed properly, and that led to basically this game not me playing it for quite a while, and I haven't really got back to it. But anyways, I want to talk about one more thing before I end this video here, is basically, guys, you know, Homefront is, if you guys are still wondering if you're still on the little button, maybe, oh, hey, they'll pick it up used. Remember, Homefront is alright. It's almost like I don't know how to say this, it's almost like an arcade game. I mean, you know, like one of those arcade downloadable games compared to Battlefield 2 or anything like that, or, you know what I mean? It's like one of those, I don't know, like parodies of Battlefield 2. It's similar to that. But if you guys are wondering if you guys want to pick this up, I must have mentioned this a million times in all my videos, but I always do it because a lot of people are still a little questionable of what to pick up for games. But anyways, I suggest you get this game now because it might have been fixed, but do your research before you do that, because I'm not sure. I haven't been on it in a while. But anyways, guys, this has been Chad, and you guys take care.